Okay. Oh, that's one. Got a blue already. Alright. Okay, well, we see them. Let's craft more frost spots because we're a bit low already. Well, one of them looks like a mage. Well, there's 3 of them already. Okay. We're in the open though. Well, that's one down. Oh, wow, that range. What about that? God, these hammers are strong, man. This double hammer. That's definitely a contender for like one of the strongest invasion setup, I feel. Might even be better than lances, honestly. For invasions, not duels, but for invasions. You have that quick like 2 tap, like if you hit 2 jump attack, it's 1 kill. That's very useful. I think lances do more. No, they don't. Lances don't do more damage than these. They'll see me at this point. They haven't did it already. Whoa! Oh, he had no HP whatsoever. The guy had 400 HP. Wow, that's impressive. You think dual anchors are strictly worse than grid hammers? Yeah, you might be right. I don't know what the anchors could have that the Great Hammers don't have. Maybe counter damage. Maybe if you're like super high into AR and you have all the talismans, maybe the anchors could dish out an actual one-shot still. From a gameplay perspective, the Great Hammer, double Great Hammer moveset seems better. And it also does more poise damage. Let's see what we got. Insane fight. Insane fight times 2. The crutch lenses didn't work for some reason. Yeah, when you don't know how to use it, you really don't. I think people that that don't know how to play lances should play spears instead, because spears you can be clueless and be dangerous with spears. With lances, you're just setting yourself up to get killed. Because if you don't attack right with the lances, you're just gonna get punished. But like, you give any player double Naginata, they're always going to be dangerous. Doesn't matter. Our stand straight sword's also easy to use. I think you're right, but I think double spears are even easier because, you know, double straight sword have less range than double spear. It's like the thing with double spears, you're gonna have the range advantage on pretty much every setup you fight. Wish Nagi wasn't a shitter weapon. Man, when we played the game for the first time, like two-handed Naginata, I felt was such a cool moveset. I'm kind of bummed out that it doesn't do more poise damage. Like two-handed Naginata, it's actually such a fun move. Unique moveset. I liked it. We invaded for a while when the game came out with that. It was fun. It was fun when the game came out and we didn't really know much about the game and people didn't know much about the game and we were in the starting areas and we did not even know the poise limit was going to be that high. So like everything you'd use would poise break. Like you would poise break people with double Nagi and shit. It was great. No hit. If that's not a counter hit, I don't know what is. We have Summer Game... Like, speaking of Armored Core, we have Summer Game Fest incoming. Like, there's actually a ton of new games that I'm looking forward to. I'm probably going to stream Summer Game Fest because I think there's going to be a lot of things that are interesting that are going to be shown there. Like, I mean, like, not just Starfield, you know, Armored Core, that sort of stuff, but there's like a few games that I think might interest you guys that we don't really talk about often. Like there's this thing called Unshrouded that looks interesting. There's a game that used to be called Deep Down that I think got rebranded. Project Awakening, I think it's called. There's the Crimson Desert. There's a lot of games that, you know, we want to know more about. There's also that copycat Lords of the Fallen. There you go. There's some games that we need to see more of that could be interesting. Maybe they're not going to be like the next game you're gonna spend thousands of hours on, but it could be something maybe worth a purchase if it looks interesting. Like there's a few games like that that are in development that legitimately piqued my interest. And I think a lot of them are going to be shown at Summer Games Fest. So Summer Games Fest might end up being stacked. There might be a lot of interesting stuff to look forward to. So that's why I think I'm going to stream it. I think I'm going to stream the event and we can take a look at what interests us in there. I'm lucky he didn't do the big blast. Or maybe he did, but it hit the stairs. Whoa, shitting it. Shitting it. Come on. Didn't see the second one. Whoa, what's those fucking queued inputs like crazy? That range, that's desync. That is just not normal. What the hell? The ball just skipped like so fast. Oof, that could have been bad. That was a weird one. Stop it, ball. Well, okay. I'll take it. I swear I thought I rolled that. That's unfortunate. Barely. Don't want to hit teammate. Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. There you go. Shit, teammate. Oh, we got one. This is gonna be a great invasion. I can I can tell you that much. I spawn next to him, that'd be great. This place is awkward to invade. It's a bad spot to invade. This is another spot that shouldn't be invadable. Oh, would you look at that? He actually got the good spawn. Hello. You take it from software adds an invader slot, the game will be too trivial. I think they need to make it so that there's not just one extra invader spot. They need 6-player limit. Like, they need the Dark Souls 3 formula for invasions, like where you can have 4v2s. That was the winning formula. 4v2s is not trivial for the invaders. Quite the opposite. But it makes for more interesting fights. Because you have to work with your teammate. You can't clutch like a 1v4 on your own. Well, I mean, in this game maybe you can, but it's gonna force you to play more with your team. You want 5v3? 5v3 would be too much in favor of the invader. The reason why 4v2 is good is because even if the invaders get separated, it's still 2 times a 1v2. If it's a 3, like say a 3v2, like 3v2, like one invader is gonna have 2 people and the other one is gonna be in a 1v1. The guy in a 1v1 will win. And so 4v2 makes more sense balance wise, because no matter if there's separation or not, you're still left with a challenging situation. Wow, that tracking. Now 3v3 or 3v2 is too easy. 3v2 can work, but 3v3 no, that's too easy. I mean 3v3, like they might as well add like good arena maps. If you want 3v3, they might as well add good arena maps, so you get good team fights. That's another thing we don't talk about often. Where are the arena maps, man? These circles are getting old for team fights. Would have been great to have like proper arena maps with like a bit of, you know, intricacies in the middle. And honestly, the best way to balance this game's projectile nature is really to add stuff where you can take cover from. The same thing for invasions. Like, invasions can be a lot more manageable if you're in the proper environment. In the proper environment, you can mitigate a lot of that spamming just by using cover. It's just that there's a lot of open space and like closed off area with no cover, like a one room invasion spot or one cave invasion spot. Those places are terrible to invade. Or like a big open space with nothing, like Freezing Lake or whatever. These places are bad. But when you give it like a Stormveil Castle, like a proper place to invade, which has like intricacies, like details within the level, then it becomes a lot more manageable to manage projectiles. We're talking invasions here, of course. But the idea of managing projectiles with cover still applies to... Yeah, boy, we got that spawn. Those games, you don't need anything more than one co-op partner to beat stuff. Yeah, I tend to agree, but it's not about necessarily needing more than one. I think it's also about like just giving you the opportunity to play with your friends. It's just that it would be nice if I've always been saying this, I feel like we're missing an activity that you can play with your friend that's challenging, because the base game is just, you cannot play the base game and have it be challenging if you've played it already. Double, what is that? Double fingerprint. Okay, let's see. I'm not too sure. Oh, that hurt, buddy. You know, I don't mind. You can bolus. I'll just do a jump attack. Same punish as if I slept you. You know, we're good.